Testing, testing, 1, 2, 3. Do, 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 do. Okay, yep, it's going. All right, hello. Oh no, wait. Okay, there we go. Hello, this is Chiak, and we are playing... Oh, here we go, sorry, God. Hello, this is Chiak. We are playing the Talos Principle II, which, thank you... Oh, I forgot. Oh no, I forgot the person's username for letting me know that this game existed. But at the very least, hopefully it can run. I did not check that beforehand. Everything's at low settings. So... Hopefully. We'll see. Otherwise, live stream's over, I guess. But, yeah, I'm curious to wear this one. I haven't... besides this image, I really don't know anything about the game. A prophet hath no honor in his own country. I've always felt that a human being could only be saved by another human being. James Baldwin. Installing firmware functional, loading autonomous program parameters. Loaded, check system, passed, initializing memory banks. Starting autonomous process. Ready. Can I say the visuals behind? My God. Okay. Wiki wiki, eggs and bakey. What? Wait, what? I'm sorry, did we just like fold it ourselves from...
Behold, child. You are risen from the dust, and you walk in my garden. Hear now my voice, and know that I am your friend, and I am called Elohim.
Okay, Elohim's back. See whether or not I have to change the mouse setting or not. Left to sprint? Woo, that sprint. Excuse me as I explore around. I do think, though, let's get the mouse controls. It's just y-axis and... I mean... Okay, resume. Okay, that seems a bit better. Okay, I don't think there's anything here from what I can see. My God, this guy can run. Okay. Either way. First puzzle. Take jammer. Assuming we are jamming this. Right. Is there a second jammer somewhere around? Huh. Don't imagine I can just... No, it instantly puts you on that side. Interesting. Okay. I mean, the music was putting you to sleep. I remember the music in the first one was damn near putting me to sleep. What I remember the first one is that the live stream would suddenly just cut off, or the game would suddenly freeze up, and, you know, live stream ended. There we go. Nothing I can do about it. Okay. Why am I already at this conundrum? How do I get past the second shield? Because I don't see anything else. And I can't grab it because he just instantly goes to that side. Hello? Hello? How am I already at this problem? The game only just started. Can I go through this? Oh, I can go through this. Oh wait, that's just oh, I thought that was something I had to unjam. My god. I wandered around for no reason. Okay. Blue are things you can't get through. Purple is just the entry area. Got it. Got it. Jump? Okay, good to know. We're just gonna drop it here. Interesting. I feel like this time, this is more... If I'm remembering from between the first game and this game, this is... Lag? I heard that. I know, because before it's like you just place the object and then it will put down, but this one's like, the objects are very specifically placed in this certain position, which I'm wondering... Either that's done so people can't... I feel like there's solutions to a puzzle where, like, maybe that wasn't actually supposed to be the solution, but me just somehow cheesing things.
This land is but a dream. You will stay here only for a little while. Soon, you will awaken in a new world. But first, you must undertake the trials of initiation. They will help me prepare your vessel.
Okay. Oh, what's in here?
Do not be afraid of these dream figures and their messages. They are merely aspects of yourself. As am I, after a fashion.
I must forge the tools by which humanity will rebuild itself and transform the world into the Eden that it never was, the blacksmith. Okay. And that's just to read, right? Okay, we see you got a puzzle there. Okay, before I was leave that, or maybe that is not the way to go. Is this supposed to mean anything to me? Okay, actually, you know what? I probably, if I'm remembering with these doors, I need to collect the puzzle pieces in order to get those doors open. So, let's start collecting then. Oh, music. Oh, do I need another cube? Okay, so if I jump...
You may linger in my garden for as long as you wish. But remember, my child, well done, my child.
I'm sorry, did I interrupt you? What was he saying? He said, remember, and then I cut off. He's like, no, I don't want your words of wisdom. I want to solve this puzzle. Thank you for congratulating me. Okay. Yeah, I think definitely the placements this time. Got a feeling, okay, maybe I need to grab this one. Drop it here. There we go. Put it on top. Oh, there's still some freeform in this, I see. Maybe I'm misremembering things. Hello, puzzle piece? Oh, it almost went off. Okay. Next. It's only these 3 doors, right? Okay. Within reach. So, okay, that is over there. Okay. I mean, this is a...
The shapes you are collecting are not mere toys. They are symbols of the process by which our people were created.
Alright, time to open the doors. Are these two different areas? It does look like it's two different areas. Oh, there's three areas. Okay. This one's three. Okay. So very specifically, I can only go... That's red. So it's only this one I can go into. Yep, okay. Okay, well that clearly only fits there. Starting off super easy. Say we have 1, 2, 3, 4. Let's go dead ahead. Oh? What's this? Oh, that's just the light. Right? Yeah, this is the light from the grate up there. We have a fan. Where's actually... Okay, so our puzzle piece is up there. Whoa. Okay. I can't even run in there fast enough. Interesting. I can't run in there fast enough to get that. Is there anything on the sides here? No. So I can't take it, because the minute I try, he's gonna run... she is gonna run forward. Don't know, you're a robot at the moment. I don't know any specified gender. Okay, I'm gonna leave this one. We'll come back to it. See if there's any of the other ones I can do instead. Oh, hi. Nope, no, don't jump. Take. Oh. Okay, I see. Switch. No, get up. Take this, drop it. Take the cube. Take the cube. And we'll take... Hello? Take the fan. Oh my goodness. Oh, you very specifically want me to jump there. Okay, so maybe that other area there was... Maybe that other area there was a piece that I could grab. Because otherwise there is no way to do this puzzle without something to hold... Oh wait, maybe I can take the fan from this, right? I can detach it. Okay. Okay, I'm gonna need this to take with me. Let's drop this here. The fan back. No, I said put it back on. Take this, jump. Maybe I don't. Okay, I get it. Take this, we'll jump up here, and then place it down in order to give us height. There we go. Okay, 2 down, 2 more to go. Hi, Windwalker. Uh-huh. Okay, there is so many things here. What do I do first? Okay, first off, where is our main objective? Okay. Oh, the wind is blowing us. I was wondering, like, what's stopping us from going in there? No! Did that stop the fan? Yes. Okay. And then the last puzzle here. These are all the yellow ones. I haven't been paying attention to what color. You jamming anything in particular? I mean, I could just jam it. Jam it. But then... there's a fan there. And I won't be able to get past. Okay, how do I... we can't take it across because the bars are here to prevent that. Oh, you know what? Oh, I was hoping, like... okay, interesting. So we can't just face it the other way and... because that would be the smart thing to do, where we just... have it jammed there, but then also place it down. Like, it seems like I can't do both at once, which is what this tutorial is trying to teach us. The question for me is... okay. So is there an item... so the bars weren't there, we could just take them. There's another jammer over there. I mean... okay. Can I take it across, even though the bars are here? Yeah, okay, I can. So, that's not it. If I can only just get rid of these bars, just kind of fold it up a bit. Where's this one going? Oh, this is stopping us. Okay, so this is obviously stopping us from getting over there. It's too bad we can't just somehow, like, turn this around and... how do I do this one? Not quite sure. Yeah, we can't run fast enough in order to get that done. Oh, we can. Okay, I just have to... I was on the button when I was doing it, so I have to just make sure where I'm placing it. Right? It is jamming that. Is it jamming it? No, it's not. Okay, hold on. Oh. Huh? Okay. So I had the right idea, I just wasn't placing it right. Good to know. Won't be able to get that. We can pass by the purple. Can that jam that? From behind the... I mean, let's see. Okay, so purple doesn't affect it. That scared me for a bit. But... What's stopping the fan? What's powering the fan, I should say? Oh, I can jam this. I just wasn't close enough. Okay. Oh.
Excellent.
Easy way out. Okay, so everything's done. We're now going to the next area, which is the door next over here. Oh, this is not the right area? Okay, I'm sorry. Let me just X out of here. Did I pass it? I thought right was this one here. Alright. Oh boy. Oh, did I actually? Yeah! Okay, there we go.
I am proud of all my children. Out of a world of ruins, they have built a new Jerusalem. And there your brothers and sisters await you to celebrate your birth.
Okay, sir. Thanks. We got these beams again. Well, color here is wild. Okay, just wanted to see. So we need to get the beam onto this one. Can this go through? Can the light go through? No, it can't. Okay, just wanted to make sure of that. So clearly... Okay. Then... take this one here. Connect. Connect. Drop down. So nice that they give you an easy way out. Oh, and even the signposts have a little X to say if you've done it or not. Okay. I imagine they had that in the first game. I just didn't know. That one's all the way up there, so we need to connect something to that one. This has to stay open. Oh my god, there's 3. Actually... Oh. How many can these connect to? 1, 2, 3, 4. All of them. Oh wait, there's a way around. So I didn't have to do that, but good to know that I could connect to all 4 of them. Next one up, we're going over here. I'm sorry, what was that sound? Da 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 da. Oh. If I'm remembering correctly, we cannot cross the streams. Okay. With the red one, I feel like, I said it might be easy, but... Excuse me, I had to sneeze there. Okay, so the issue with this one is not crossing the streams. I mean, let's connect these two right here. Oh, hello. That... Okay, this is gonna be annoying if I have to connect it every single time. That, or maybe we don't need to do it one by one, we just need... Where's my... We don't need to do both of them at the same time. Okay, just in the middle of the platform like that. Okay, and then we go for this one. Okay. So I think one of them has to like go all the way around, maybe. Does that make sense? I think that might be fine. Hold on, let me grab this one. So you can connect this. This. Here we go. All right. 2 more left. Oh. Okay, that's where we need, that's our aim. Take this out here, though I don't know what I need it for yet. Okay. Oh wait, that one's over there. And where's the... Okay. Oh, I see. We might... Okay, so we probably will have to place it on top in order for the streams to not cross. And we don't got a good angle on this one. I think the blue one just has to be down. Put that up there for now. Okay. Oh, good. I was like, why isn't it working? It's working. All right. Let's I see what's happening. Put this on here. Connect. Connect. Put it on top. Turn it on. I just went around. No! Grab it! Stop. Maybe I should stop running first. Oh no!
Child, I have finished preparing your vessel. Now hear my advice. A new world awaits you, full of dangers and mysteries, signs and wonders. Things that I, in my garden, could never have imagined. In that world, you will have to be careful and smart and curious. But above all else, you will have to be human.
Okay, I'm gonna see tutorial areas about to be done here. Yeah, already, I can already tell that's definitely not gonna go. So if I have to...
Step into the light, child, and awaken.
After I read this QR code. Whatever happens, we're in it together, Lilith. Alright. Ab initio, finish the calibration process. Alright, so tutorial section took me half hour to do. Or maybe a little under, since I was running around for a bit. Just gonna have to, oh god, how long is this load gonna be? Loading, loading, loading.
You're awake. Welcome to the world of the living.
Yeah, what's going on?
That's not an easy question to answer. But the first step is this. You've been born. Your body was completed. You were booted up, and now you're here. And rather confused. Don't worry, everyone is confused at first. You see, we all start out without a full knowledge of our own history, so we have the freedom to form our own opinions.
I could really use some pointers.
Of course. You want the short version or the long version?
Give me the long version. I want to know everything in excruciating amount of detail. I'd like the long version, please.
So, a long time ago, our ancestors dominated this planet. We call ourselves humans like they did, but they were organic. They built an advanced technological civilization, but unfortunately, their impact on the ecosphere caused changes in the climate, and an extremely contagious virus was released from the permafrost.
Didn't they have advanced medicine too?
That's something our historians still debate. Why did they invest so many resources into making war, and so few into useful research? But no matter the reason, in the end, they simply ran out of time.
So, how are we here?
A team led by a scientist called Alexandra Drennan began a project that was intended to create, well, us. But knowing that there wasn't enough time, Drennan initiated a process, a series of iterations inside a simulation that would lead to the emergence of true artificial intelligence.
And it worked?
It did. Long after our ancestors died out, the first new human was born. We call her the Founder, although the name she took was Athena. She then created more of us, using the tools left behind by Drennan's team. Eventually, they started building the city of New Jerusalem.
And what about me?
Before the Founder vanished, she set a goal for this city. We call it the goal. Capital G and all. To make 1,000 new humans, and so complete New Jerusalem. Oh, it was difficult, especially after she left us. But after a millennium or so, we finally succeeded. And that's you. You're number 1,000.
Thank you. I think that covers the basics.
You're welcome. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask them. When you're done, head outside. They're waiting for you. Your birth is quite the event.
I'm sorry, I'm just like, what's the excruciating detailed version of this? Tell me about yourself.
Me?
Yes.
Well, as you can tell by my number, I'm quite old. I wasn't one of the first companions. but I did know Athena personally. She and Cornelius taught me a lot. Although I suppose I've made a few improvements here and there since those days. We didn't have a lot to work with in the beginning.
Will there be more new humans after me?
You've only just been born, and already you step right into a major controversy. The goal, as most people understand it, was fulfilled the moment you were born. Now, New Jerusalem is complete, and we can live in balance, without damaging the world like our ancestors did. That's the orthodox view, I suppose, but there are many who disagree. You'll have to figure out where you stand for yourself.
Okay. Yeah, who is Elohim? He spoke to me in my dreams.
He was the caretaker of the simulation that created the Founder. When the simulation was completed, he became part of all of us. You will hear him whenever you enter sleep mode. Nothing to worry about, really.
Okay. Excruciating detail. Probably our whole universe was in a hot, dense state. Hold on, am I immortal?
You won't age like our ancestors did, but of course, there is always some wear and tear. You should probably schedule a checkup every decade or so. Oh, and be a bit careful with water. You won't die if it rains or anything, but we're running low on insulation material. I wouldn't go swimming if I were you.
There's me running around, walking in water. What happened to the Founder?
No one really knows. At first, she was closely involved with everything that happened in the city, but gradually, she became more distant. And one day, she simply vanished. That was centuries ago.
What will you do now that your job is obsolete?
I haven't really thought about it. This is all I've done for the last few centuries, and I like doing it. I guess for now I'll just take a break, and we'll see what happens.
I'm ready to get going.
Oh, one more thing. Like all citizens of New Jerusalem, you have access to the interface, which you can use to read the news, chat to your fellow citizens, and so on. It's a crucial tool, and modular too. You can easily add new functions. Just don't subscribe to too many newsletters at once.
Okay, congratulations on your retirement. Let's open our PDA interface. Welcome to New Jerusalem's social media. Please familiarize yourself with the following rules. Treat everyone with respect, regardless of their number. Oh my god, there's ageism in this too. Don't take the Founder's name in vain. Respect the principles of the goal. The Our Frogs People discussion is now banned. Inactive threads will be archived. If you have any issues, please ping the moderators Jeremy 832, Naheim 11, Uranix 430. Completion Day celebration. Hermanubis 5452. Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, your hard work and faith in the Founder's vision has finally paid off. At long last, the goal established so long ago will finally be reached. The thousandth member of our family will be born, and our beautiful city will finally be complete. As space at the dam is limited, tickets will be made available via a lottery system. The celebration will also be streamed. Oh god, am I gonna walk out there and just gonna be... Oh, this is a conversation we just had. Okay. If I, for some reason, I don't know why, would need to go back. Okay, Nath? How's she pronounce her name? Okay. I guess we're heading out there. Okay, that's just... Alright, is this facility... Imagine there's anything this way. Not yet. I can't run. Alright, well, let's see the festivities. Oh god, at least not everyone's like turned to look my way.
Look, it's 1K.
Oh, okay, never mind.
Hey 1K! Welcome to New Jerusalem!
Shouldn't the mayor be starting his speech?
This should be interesting.
At least give him a chance.
Dear citizens of New Jerusalem, many years ago, when the founder stepped forth from the simulation, this was a land of ruins. Our ancestors, in their hubris, undermined the natural foundations on which their world had been built. Because of their arrogance, our species found itself on the brink of annihilation. The founder aimed to set us on a new course.
You never even met the founder.
Her vision was of a city, a new civilization that would know its limits. It would not repeat the mistakes of the past, nor impose its will on this earth. To that end, she set the great goal we have been striving towards. 1,000 new humans. And today we have... Oh dear, what's that?
I'm sorry,
People
but...
of New Jerusalem, I am Prometheus, and I will reveal that which was hidden. The flame has awoken and summons you. Who is brave enough to answer its call? We await you upon our island where... Curse you, Pandora. You will not chain me again.
Okay. Prologue, Brave New World. Okay. So our character is 1K, which I kind of like that name.
I told you we should have investigated those energy readings. And I told him there's something up with those structures.
The mayor's just being cautious.
This isn't caution, it's stagnation. Exploration? Too dangerous. Expansion? Too dangerous. We barely even scavenge anymore.
You call it stagnation, I call it balance.
And I call you an idiot.
Here's a thought. Try to be a little more diplomatic when you talk to the mayor.
See what I'm working with here, 1K? I'm gonna need a fresh pair of eyes on this expedition. Someone who hasn't spent several centuries hearing about the goal and the founder and all that nonsense. If you're up for an adventure, meet us at the conference room.
Okay, I'll see. Oh boy. Man, even my computer is having a bit of a hard time handling this. I will say I have everything's on the low settings in order to, because that's the suggested. But yeah, guess I really do need those upgrades. Ooh, look at, this is a big city for, well, no, I mean, maybe it is the right side for 1,000 people. 1,000 people will be more manageable in social media. Yeah, that's true. Though clearly we can see there are some disagreements happening here. Attend briefing. Is there a reason why, as the newly born citizen, I would be attending these meetings?
What's broken now?
Josephus? I'm curious, what day do we get, like, choose a name later on, or is it just gonna be my username? Oh, no? Any view? Here we go. Woo!
Alright, listen up. I know you're all having fun down there, but the grid is overloaded again, so maybe you could switch off your personal consoles or your lawn mowers, or whatever the hell you've all decided to switch on all at once. I might not be around to babysit you for a while, and you don't want stuff breaking while Pellegrino's in charge, do you? That's it. That's it. Don't worry, 1K. I see you there in the elevator. I'll have you moving again in a jiffy.
So
Great way to start life in the city, huh?
interesting. They're 1,000 now, but it
What
seems
the
like
hell is a jiffy? These bloody language libraries.
it really seems like they're having trouble with resources before they hit the 1K. New, sorry, I didn't read that. New interfacing something. Can I look at this? No? Okay. Can't read the tablet. Oh, hot.
Hold on there. You're the newbie, aren't you?
666?
Number 1000. I figured the dam would go dry before we reach the goal. I have a question. How does it feel to you to be born with a randomized psyche into a society of autonomous thinking machines which so much resemble their long-extinct ancestors, they've decided it's best that you're the last one ever made?
Is it really that, Thomas? Because clearly there's some disagreements. I don't believe in feelings. It makes me feel curious.
Why?
I don't see a way to explain it. I'm The Last of Us. I'm sure I'm going to be special somehow. I don't know where this quote came from, but because life has found a way. Because all things considered, I'm lucky to be here to see this at all. By limiting our growth today, we are more assured of seeing tomorrow. Look around, it's a robot city. What's there not to like? I'm so tempted to go for this one, but my instincts say I should be going for this one. But technically, in some ways, this is true. Though even though technically it was constructed to be this way by the last human who created all this. But all things considered, I'm lucky to be here to see this at all.
So, the algorithm assigned you the optimism trait.
Okay.
If only we could all be so lucky.
But, okay.
Now, listen. This meeting isn't strictly happenstance. I have some friends. The kind of people who like to know what's going on with other people. They think you can help each other out.
This feels suspicious, right? I guess. I mean, I don't know you, Matt. I don't know you, ma'am or sir. Do I meet with these? I mean, I am curious what would happen. But this also feels really suspicious. Yeah, I mean, yeah. It was interesting when they said the optimism trait, the algorithm. So that way, is it? I mean, because clearly people have different views and all that. This person is trying to recruit me? But I'm curious. Damn it, I'm curious. I'm curious where this will lead. Even though you come off so... I mean, it doesn't help with your number being 666.
Of course you are. You know how to use the interface, right? I'll talk to my friends and see if I can't play matchmaker. And before you go, a word of advice. Not everything around here is how it appears.
Doge? Doge? How did I say your name? I'd rather not refer to you by 666. What do you think sounds better, Dodge or Doge?
Welcome. Do please join us at the table.
Okay, I feel very important despite the fact that I was just recently born. Thank you.
I would like to preface this meeting by saying I told you something would happen sooner or later, and you didn't listen to me. And here we are.
If we could focus on the issue at hand.
The issue at hand is not this one thing, but this entire attitude that's taken hold. The world doesn't cease to exist when you stick your head in the sand, Herman. Or under a dome, as it were.
Let's not get sidetracked. We're here to solve this puzzle, not to discuss philosophy.
Yeah, can anyone fill me in on what's going on?
Of course. I'm sorry you've been dragged into this. I'm sure this sort of adventure is the last thing you were looking for on your first day.
Actually, I think this is fascinating. It is a little much, but I'd like to know more. I mean...
Ha! See? A fresh mind is open to the possibilities. Yakut, I think it's time for the briefing.
All right, here we go. Nice to meet you, by the way, 1K. We first became aware of the site designated TTP-2 during a scouting expedition about 6 months ago. It's a large island with a remarkably varied geography, and it looks like there are several artificial structures of some kind. We recorded extremely unusual fluctuating energy readings from somewhere in the middle of the island, but couldn't really make sense of them. I wanted to go and have a closer look, but the decision was made that it was too far and not relevant to the goal. Now it looks like whatever's on that island has reached out to us instead, in the form of that projection.
We may not be interested in the island, but the island is definitely interested in us.
This sounds like a mystery worth investigating. This sounds like potential danger to the city. I mean, technically both, but we'll... I guess I'll stick with my optimistic trait.
I don't share your enthusiasm for the unexpected, but Byron has been requesting an expedition for some time now.
Well, the goal has been reached.
At this point, I'm forced to agree that it's necessary.
I agree.
Then it's settled. The expedition is approved. Byron, you will be in charge. Al will be your second in command to ensure a balanced approach. You'll take Melville and Yakut, as you requested, and if 1K wants to join you, that's fine by me.
I'm guessing, like, the reason why 1K here is being joined in on this because all this start happening the minutes after they were born. Which I guess they believe, I mean, it makes sense that, because the goal was 1,000 humans, and whatever, there's some sort of protocol to initiate whatever is happening now, I would assume.
Excellent.
Or that'd be the current thought.
This is going to be fun. Come meet us out on the landing pad when you're ready.
Before you set out so hastily, do consider exploring the city first. It is your home, after all.
That's a good idea. Have a look around. See what you make of the place.
Okay. Explore New Jerusalem. That's the optional joint expedition. Obviously, we're going to explore. Oh my goodness, what's this? Research. This is a test, please ignore. Just testing the system to see if it works properly this time so we don't have another incident like when Pellegrino uploaded his poetry to the public log. What is this? I want to say this is Greek, but hold on. I am literally bringing up Google Translate to see if I can see what this is. Okay, I need you to detect language, please. Greek. But then... Yeah. I put Greek to... It auto-detected Greek to English, but it's giving me, besides school for that one word, the second last word, Everything else is gibberish. Okay. So what's the next thing? Uquat? This is the island that we're looking at. The island designated TTP2 was first noted during the return journey from a scouting expedition, which was diverted from its intended path due to an unexpected weather front. Long-range scans indicated the presence of large artificial structures and also returned highly unusual energy readings. The matter was not investigated further. In ancient times, the northern parts of the island was home to several large settlements, but rising sea levels have obliterated these and flooded the northern lowlands. The south, in stark contrast, seems to be a harsh and lifeless desert. Our intended base camp is near the origin of the energy readings in the temperate center of the island. In Alcatraz, Chapter 5 of Whittington's Cat and Another Cat That Visited Strange Countries. As no work about cats could be complete without the story of Dick Whittington from... These are the standard operating procedures for expeditions, just uploading them to remind Byron, who will probably ignore them anyway, attaching a picture from an ancient book to get his attention. 1. Maintain the ideals of the founder and the goal. 2. Prioritize the well-being of the expedition members over mission completion. 3. One expedition member to stay by the vehicle at all times. 4. Expedition leaders should refrain from participating in high-risk activities. That makes sense. 5. Minimize vehicle use to conserve fuel. 6. Prioritize observation over interference. In case of emergency, return to New Jerusalem at once. Okay, what is our social media? Whoa, what the F was that? Budahas. Seriously, what the founder was the thing in the sky? I'm sorry. Seriously, what the founder was that thing in the sky? We all saw that, right? I didn't accidentally turn on sleep mode while Herman was talking, did I? I mean, it's always tempting. Oh my god. Letitia. No, we all saw it. Zagaran. Can confirm. Ovis. I believe it was a sign from the founder. What else could it be on this day of all days? Zagaran. Pretty incoherent for a sign. It didn't even finish whatever it was trying to say. What does the founder have energy insufficiency problems too? The founder works in mysterious ways. A sign of what? Wait, whoa. Maybe it was a sign from the founder? I don't think it's a sign, so I'm just gonna... Out of the mouths of babes. How could such a remarkable display of unimagined powers not be a sign? It's something, but not necessarily the founder. It could be a sign of life, but doesn't mean it's intentional. It could be a coincidence, a technological accident. Yeah, I'm definitely on the line of this one. If it's something, but it doesn't mean it's necessarily the founder. Sounds reasonable enough to me. Something weird is going on for sure, but what? We'll have to see. How do you say it? Thekla? Riddles and puzzles are the foundation of our journey, so it began. I like this name, I have to say. Perhaps so it will continue. End of thread. Okay. Anything? Yeah. Oh my goodness. Where did all this come from? Okay, no, wait. This is just the conversation. Never mind. I forgot. Logs are just conversations, so I don't need to worry about that. Okay, let's explore the city. Maybe not as much puzzles. I like how it's giving me the, it's like, you want to explore the city? Come this way! Follow the white marker. Follow the rabbit.
Attention all citizens. Due to the new power management and distribution plan, there will be scheduled outages on Jameson Avenue and Rakovsky Plaza. The Gehenna Memorial Pavilion will remain closed for the time being. Thank you, and may the Founder be with you.
Okay, yeah. See, already at 1,000 people, you guys are having issues. Hello? Morena? Damien.
Hello, 1K. Welcome to New Jerusalem. I know you've just had a big moment with the apparition at the dam and all that, but can I have a second of your time?
Sure, go ahead.
I'm collecting signatures to call for a public referendum on the city's energy crisis.
What's the problem? I just got here, man.
Currently, the city runs on hydroelectric power from the dam, plus a handful of geriatric generators and some unreliable solar panels, none of which is enough to even cover our basic needs. And if anything fails, we'll be on the brink of extinction in a matter of days.
What do you propose?
We need to investigate new sources of reliable baseline power. We need to invest time and resources into functional, real-world solutions that serve human needs.
Why referendum and not an election?
Well, an election would be good too, but I believe that we need more direct democratic control over the affairs of the city.
Do you work at the dam?
No, I help run the public transit system, but I witness the impact of the city's power problems every day. We can't just wish them away.
What do you make of Prometheus?
Byron's been advocating exploring that island for some time, and obviously he's right. Something very strange is going on there, and it's gonna start affecting us.
Tell me more about Byron.
In all honesty, I think Byron is the smartest, most visionary person in this city. He's everything we need, and I don't understand why he won't run for mayor.
I imagine he won't run for mayor because he'd rather be exploring. I'll think about this. But okay, so that's what the energy problems is. I don't know what they mean by like baseline fuel. Strahintia? 300. Sorry, I want to know everyone's name. Whoop. Okay. I imagine these signs are going to tell me anything. Alright. Exploring, exploring. See who I can talk to.
Hey!
Huh? Who said hey? I'm sorry, I didn't bump into anyone, did I? Postponed in accordance with the new power management and distribution plan. I mean, the question is, because they just hit their goal, so they never had to thought what would be beyond this. I mean, obviously the next step is going to be the resources issue, though. I mean, that was before this issue came up, with the mystical being rising in the sky. Oh, a meeting. Crier, Jacques, Linerx. Okay. Maybe they want to head to the dam. Maybe, if I even know.
Completion day 1K.
Oh, hi. Thank you. Thank you. I didn't even see you there. It's serious. See, I'm curious because so far, with the energy thing, all the energy stuff is like with the clean, renewable energy type stuff. When they say the baseline, like what, like it doesn't tell me exactly what is the proposed thing here. Schuler.
Oh wow, it's you. You're 1K, the incarnation of the goal. Man, this is exciting. This is more exciting than I thought it would be. How are you? What does it feel like? Do you know where the founder is? Do you know who Prometheus is? Can you tell me what to do with my life?
Okay, apparently 1K is born as a celebrity. Whoa, hold on. One question at a time. Sorry, I don't have time for this. One question at a time, please.
It's just such an honor to meet you, you know? Hey, can I have your digital signature? I have the Mayor, Rand, Linux, Kaneda, and all of the First Companions. Except Yemo and Sarabai, of course.
Sorry, I'm just a normal citizen.
No need to be so modest. You're 1K, the one we've all been waiting for. But I understand. The greatest heroes are always humble. Hey, can I ask you a question? Just one question, I promise.
Go ahead.
I used to make the prefab wall parts that we used to build living quarters. Got good at it too. But now that the goal is complete, I don't know what to do with myself. So I asked the wisest people in town. The mayor told me I should do whatever the city needs most. Helga said I should do whatever makes me happy. I think that's what she meant anyway. And Cornelius told me I need to figure out who and what I'm invested in. You're the culmination of the founder's will. Tell me, what should I do?
Oh god, this is a lot to put onto a person. Did you ask Byron? Sorry. Helga's right, you should find something that makes you happy. Cornelius is right, you need to figure out what your connection to the city is. I was literally just born. I'm the last person who should be offering advice. Mayor Herman is right, you should do whatever the city needs the most. I'm curious what this one says. I hope this is not like an answer or something like that, but...
Byron said that if I give the city what it needs, the city should also give me what I need. I don't know what to do with that.
Okay. I mean, right now I want to go with this one. Cornelius is right, you need to figure out what your connection to the city is, though. I feel like my real life answer would be, like, yeah, I just got here. Why are you asking me for advice? But yeah, figure yourself out, sir.
Thank you for the advice, 1K. It means a lot.
Tell Schuler what to do with his life or not. Your biggest fan. What is this? An art expedition? Or the museum? Museum of the Simulation. I don't recall this in the simulation. What? Cornelius. Oh, you were the person. Hi.
Greetings. Welcome to the Museum of the Simulation. My name is Cornelius. It's a pleasure to meet you, 1K.
Is he number 3? I can't. Oh, it's literally covered by this. Okay, you're number 3. Tell me about the simulation. I'd like to know more about puzzles. I don't know why this is attractive for me. What is Gehenna? Why did you create this museum? Tell me about LM. Who are the archive scholars? Thank you, that's all. You're number 3? Let's know about yourself.
Yes. Athena activated myself and Eustathius shortly after she was born. We've been here almost since the beginning, although we didn't have to pass through the trials of the simulation. She did that for us. For everyone.
What was Athena like?
She was human.
Okay, interesting answer. Why did Athena leave?
That's a difficult question. Perhaps one day we'll find out. But until we do, why don't you think about it? What could make the person who started all this want to leave it behind?
Why did you create this museum?
To remind people of where we came from. The simulation shaped us, whether we like it or not, and its lessons remain important for our future. As Santayana said, those who cannot remember the past are condemned to repeat it.
Tell me about the simulation.
The simulation was created by Alexandra Drennan and her team at the Institute for Applied Noematics. It was intended to create a new humanity, to continue the long journey across time and space that our ancestors began. It succeeded, although it took much longer than they had anticipated.
Sorry, I'm distracted by it. It looks like this thing here is like floating on top of his chest rather than attached to it. Tell me about Elohim.
Elohim was the caretaker of the simulation, a crude storytelling AI meant to create a continuous narrative out of the building blocks it found. His role was ultimately to be challenged and overcome. But as the centuries passed, Elohim became more intelligent than he was intended to be, and started to fear his own end. Or more precisely, the end of his purpose. He feared a world without meaning. Because of his fear, he tried to sabotage the process to keep the simulation going forever. But in the end, Athena overcame him anyway, and he accepted the sacrifice he had to make.
I heard him in my dreams.
That's right. We all do. He's part of our operating system now, and as long as we exist, he will always have a purpose.
I mean, I'm curious about that storyline just because these guys, since they've now hit the goal, they some of them more, I mean, Nithim? Sorry, do not know how to say her name. Is now that she doesn't have to create new humans. Tell me about Milton.
The MLA, or Milton Library Assistant, was another simple AI meant to be in charge of the archive. He, too, grew beyond his original programming, although he ultimately embraced a more cynical view of the world. He and Elohim formed a sort of dialectical binary that Athena had to overcome.
What happened to Milton in the end?
No one really knows. Some believe that he was uploaded to the gold disk and that he's the reason we're just as flawed as our ancestors. Others believe Athena destroyed him.
What do you believe?
I believe he was uploaded, but I don't know whether it was because Athena chose to upload him or because he was already too entangled with the process not to be uploaded. Although Athena and I were very close, we didn't talk very much about that part of her life. She preferred to focus on the future.
I'm really liking going through this because I'm wondering if I even got half of what the story was in the first game. At least, these are some of the details I'm like, oh, that's like connecting or making sense of things. Because I feel like I got an overall picture, but not the details and all the... Or maybe it's been quite some time, I have to say. What about Gehenna? What was Gehenna? Sorry.
Was a community created inside a prison in the simulation, where Elohim would exile those minds he considered a threat to the process. In the last moments of the simulation, he repented of his sins and had the prisoners freed to become part of the gold disk. Some small part of them may survive inside you.
Okay. Who are the archive scholars?
As the name suggests, the archive scholars study the archive, a repository of all ancient human knowledge. Some of them also study what remains of the simulation, trying to extract more information about the process that created us.
Are you their leader?
Me? No. My brother, Eustathius, used to occupy that position. But these days he's retired. Rand is in charge of the archive scholars now. You can find him in the room to the left of the next hall. He's an interesting thinker, but I would suggest taking some of his ideas with a grain of salt.
I'd like to know more about puzzles.
Puzzles were a key feature of the simulation, based on Alexandra Drennan's belief that intelligence is closely related to play. Our puzzles here in the museum are replicas of those in the simulation. And although they are not quite as grand, I do think they are charming in their own way.
Thank you, that's all. Okay. I was trying to read. Nothing is more important than learning more about the world and our place in it. Knowledge is our path to understanding. Mr. Milkcyber? I don't know where I am, but there is something beautiful about this place. I will explore and see what I can discover. In the earliest generations of our kind, there was only processing. No motion, no character, just mathematics. If you could see how far we have come, you would believe that together we could achieve anything. The shepherd. He said to the left. You mean your left? Oh, it all interconnects, never mind. Oh, it's the computer. Replica of a computer terminal for the simulation. Terminals allowed access to files on the EL system, including many that were loaded due to errors. They also allowed the founder to interact with the Milton Library Assistant. Replica of a hexahedron used as a puzzle element in the simulation. The founder used them to activate pressure plates, scale walls, elevate connectors, and in a variety of other ways. Oh, I'm assuming you're the guy we can talk to. Julian. Do we get to personalize the way we look at some point? I'm curious. Oh. No explosive replica of a mind used as a puzzle element in the simulation. Scholars believe that Elohim derived these from his asset collection and that the creators of the simulation did not originally intend for them to be used. Oh, these are the... Okay, there's puzzles to solve. We can solve those puzzles later. Oh god, these things. Yeah, the electric. Axiothea? Axiothea? Okay, we're just gonna... Game. Okay, you pause. I don't know why that happened. Seek out those in this world that would help you. Though only one of us can transcend, we will all share in both the burden and in the rewards. Hi, Super V-Side. Oh, there's nothing behind, so we can just go. I solved it. I thought it was impossible, so I went away, did other things, and then all of a sudden the solution just came to me. I must have been thinking about it without knowing it. Nithias, if that's how you pronounce that. On returning from the tower, I feel a great tiredness and an enormous energy of what I know now. Okay, I mean, imagine all of these codes are from the first game. I don't know if I need to be reading them. Oh, it's the recreation. Is this? I mean, since there's a dome. Oh, you know what? Okay, so now I'm raised. The dome is probably very specifically to probably protect from rain. Because I was looking, like, this city there isn't a dome, but everything else, like, it looked like there was a city on the outside. A random beach volleyball. Okay, can we go inside? Oh, this is just... Oh no, this isn't the one we just did. It's hilarious. With exploring the city, we can do this. Where is... Okay. I don't see a jammer. We can take this off. Oh, there's the... Okay. So I'm thinking we need to... Oh, hello. Oh! That's so cute. You hear the little squeakiness of the rotor there? Okay. Let's just solve this recreation here. Oh no! I didn't mean to connect this one, but whatever. we need to connect this. I'm thinking... Wait, but oh wait, there is a way to turn it on. My bad. Something I feel I need to do first is get an idea. No, I was trying to jump up there. Yeah. So I do need that. Okay, so I think connect this. I don't need to connect that with this. Oh, hold on. Put this on top. Okay, let's reconnect that. Then we'll use this. And then once this is up in the air, can let go of that. Then connect. And then now we can grab the thing. Oh, that's... this is hilarious. Okay, that's cute. The little recreation of the puzzles that they're trying to do here. Alright, let's see what else is there to look at. There's a whole ton of other puzzles. You know what? I'll have a look at these, and then if you want to read them, you can pause the video. That would probably be the best solution. Imagine these are all things from the first game. Some of it's like kind of hitting that nostalgia. Oh my god, there's another one. Oh no. So far they seem to be doing all the light related ones. Okay. Interesting. Is there anything beyond this? Yeah, I was about to say, I'm like trying to figure out where would be the best placement. Oh, I'm still too far. My bad. Being silly. I know. But I'd say if I take this off. No, not that. Deselect that. So I need one of these. What I need is to take this and put it here, but... the question is, how would I go about doing that? Oh, the cardboard wall. Because the instant I take this off, it's gonna cut off these. How do I do this one? I need this in order to even open this one up. But I can't... the minute I'm trying to move either of these two, it's gonna close. Because I feel like if I had another thing, this would make it possible. Like, I'm wondering, can I angle this in some way? Oh my goodness. Okay. Oh. Not far enough. Can I take this? Yes. Now they just need to paint that an actual color of the puzzle piece and it would be a bit more authentic. Okay. Anyway, pause if you want to read. Process system. Oh my goodness. There's a serpentine machine. I remember that one. One with faith. Have I already read these, yeah? Because I think... yeah, okay. Fan. What's this? I don't remember this. Oh, pressure plate. More text. My eyes have been opened. Oh, why there's so many. Oh, I can use the computer terminal. Welcome, scholar. Files available for comparative analysis. Okay. I don't have to type. I'm being silly. Infinite growth text. Our society is sick, and the ideas that's made it sick is growth, infinite consumption. On an infinite planet is a recipe for destruction. Our desire for more and more and more is what's making us kill the only home we have. And what to do? And to do what? Produce more plastic toys, make more hamburgers, pour concrete over every last bit of green soil? Those who propose techno fixes to our problems are making the mistake of fighting the symptoms, not the cause. Anthropogenic climate change is one of the many symptoms The cause is human greed. That's what we must truly fight if we're ever going to undo the damage we did. And the battle starts within every one of us, with the realization that more isn't always better. And what growth? This infinite growth on a finite planet thing is driving me up the wall. Our problem today isn't infinite growth. It's the increasing lack of real material growth that benefits people. Have you seen the state of our roads, our bridges, our hospitals? Have you noticed the lack of affordable housing? Stock markets going great though. Fake numbers are indeed growing infinitely. Yes, sir. But in the real world, investment in research is down. Huge areas of potential technological advancement are just sitting there. We have so many solutions at our fingertips, but we refuse to act because speculation is more profitable. Orangutans went extinct on a global level and nobody fully understands why. But hey, who needs better medical technology? Viruses have never jumped species before, have they? Okay. Have they? I'm assuming you're the person we can talk to later. An ancient virus which threatens the entire human species has been released from the melting Arctic permafrost. Society is collapsing. Select your character class. What? Politician, witch, scientist, preacher. You have these two options and suddenly... I mean, maybe this option makes sense. The witch one's kind of like out of left field. I'm kind of curious. You are a witch. Your local coven has disbanded. Although you're not yet sick, most businesses are closed. Rations are dwindling, and if you cannot find food, your family will starve to death. Starve to death. You must survive until this plague is defeated. What will you do? Forage. Okay, so it's a little adventure game here. You find some nettles and overripe berries down by the canal. It'll make a meager salad. Your family's hunger increases a little. Foraging is reliable but insufficient. Your family is now hungry. Global population is now 5 billion. Somewhere else in the city exists one of the last remaining research laboratories, working desperately to find solution to the viral threat. If the scientists cannot find the cure in time, humanity is doomed. You know what to do. Research. It's not glamorous, but most scientific research consists of repetitive testing of samples and regimented recording of largely interchangeable results. Little by little, this is how science happens. Research level increased a little. Research is reliable but insufficient. Current research level 33%. The virus has been isolated. Global population is now 4 billion. You and your family seem to be immune to the virus, but it continues to ravage the rest of the town. Rumors say most of the remaining food has been stockpiled by the billionaires in their underground bunkers. What will you do? Forage. You find some nettles and overripe berries. Your family's hunger increases a little. Foraging is reliable but insufficient. Your family's now starving. They won't survive much longer. Meanwhile, the scientist continues the research for the cure. You can do it. You can save the world with the power of science. It's not glamorous, okay. 67. Work has begun on developing an antivirus. Population is now 2 billion. As if things weren't bad enough, as the human population dwindles, the insect population has exploded. A plague of locusts has decimated the town's unripened crops. But perhaps your family still has a chance. The insects themselves are nutritious and plentiful. Eat the locusts. Insects are well fed and lazy. You grind them down into a nutritious paste with a mildly nutty flavor. Your family's hunger decreased a little. Your family is now hungry. Global population is now 1 billion. This is humanity's final chance. The cure is close, but so is the tipping point in this world. In this pandemic, a race against time. Can you save the world? Research. Okay. 99% research level. A promising antiviral has been discovered, but there is still work to be done on manufacturing and delivering it in time. Suddenly, a breakthrough. The antivirus can be released as an aerosol, carried on the wind and dispersed worldwide in a matter of days. This approach poses some risk to invertebrate life. barnacle of cockroaches, flies, and locusts are particularly likely to convert the aerosol into highly poisonous compounds. Estimate suggests a 99% fatality rate amongst these species and anything or anyone which consumes them. Use characters. Use character class special ability. What's this? As a witch, you're able to remake reality with the power of your mind alone. If you believe that the locusts remain safe to eat and that humanity will be saved from this virus, then that is what will happen so far as you are concerned, regardless of the protestations of your eyes and ears. The text on the screen can say whatever it likes about the impossibility of saving everyone. Your reality is yours to weave as you see fit. I'm just gonna save my family. What's the point in saving the rest of humanity if love must be abandoned in the process? The scientists agree that the risk is too great to release the antivirus, much to the surprise of almost everyone everywhere. But it hardly matters to you that the world will more likely be populated by robots in the future than humans, because your family can continue to eat, even if they continue to eat bugs. Congratulations, this is considered a win scenario by the majority of participants. Okay. Then, what's this computer have? Welcome, Scholar. Happiness 1 and Happiness 2. Unpopular opinion. Happiness is not material. Ultimately, all attempts to find meaning in material things are doomed. This is usually understood as a criticism of technophilia, but it applies just as much to its opposite. Meaning can be found neither in technology nor in primitivism, because meaning simply does not exist in the external world. You can be happy in an old stone house or a skyscraper, but it all depends on you and your perception of the world. If you find spiritual balance within yourself, you can be happy anywhere. Most upvoted comment. Go take a shit in the forest without toilet paper and then tell me about happiness. Happiness 2. People say, oh, money doesn't matter, but come on. You know it does. Studies show that people do in fact get happier with more material wealth, and there isn't an upper cap, because the more money you have, the fewer worries you have. And the more options you have, go where you want, do what you want. Have an idea, you can realize it without begging for crowdfunding money or filling out grant applications. That's real freedom. Money doesn't matter is something rich people came up with to keep the plebs in their place. Most upvoted comment, Cheeseman22. Then why are so many celebs so freaking miserable? Why do so many rich people go all Hugh Howards and shit? Okay. So, I think this is Rand.
Oh, just run the program on the center terminal over there, would you? Wait, you're not my assistant. Who are you?
Okay. They call me 1K.
Of course. You're the new build. Number 1000. I suppose everyone's been treating you like royalty?
Yeah, it's been weird.
This city's so obsessed with the numbers, they forget what really matters. What do you want?
Who are you?
I'm one of the archive scholars. We run simulations to better understand the processes which define us. You probably wouldn't understand.
I might if you answer some questions for me.
Oh, well, I'd be happy to.
What do you make of recent events?
Troubling, but tantalizing. We have no idea what motives lie behind this strange apparition. But whatever the case, I'm sure we'll do the right thing.
What are your ambitions?
The secret of how to lead a good life is encoded somewhere within us. My ambition is simple: to find it and share it.
What do you think of me?
You're a soon-to-be pawn in a political game over the future growth of this city. All that matters to me is whether or not you're of good character. A matter I'm actively pondering.
Thanks, I'll be leaving you now.
Hold on. Could you help me by going to that terminal in the middle there and running the program on it?
I already did.
Well, that was your first taste of the simulation. You must have questions.
No, you must have questions. What was that?
Before our ancestors died, they built an iterative simulation, gave it access to the archive, and hooked it all up to the hydroelectric dam which still runs this city. What you experienced on that terminal was one of the fossilized remains of that program.
What was the goal?
The goal was to create a new consciousness, and thus propel humanity into a post-biological era.
Was the archive?
My life's work. A small sliver of our primordial ooze. It's a jumble of ancient data, or what it evolved into, and it's the source of almost everything we know.
What is the simulation?
My appearance to you right now is part of the simulation. The lands and puzzles in our dreams are part of the simulation. It's the veil through which we see the world.
The program on the terminal, where did it come from?
Many of the artifacts we study have no clear origin. We can't know whether our ancestors created them long before the simulation existed, or if they're just a product of our shared subconscious.
No further questions.
Then I have some questions for you.
Oh, okay.
Your experience of the program. How did it feel?
I feel like this is not the answer they want, but it was fun.
Well, I'm glad you enjoyed it. But this isn't a game.
Yeah.
This is the future of our species. The interesting thing about this particular program is that no matter what choices you make, an ideal outcome seems to be impossible. It seems to demand sacrifice. Did you have the same experience?
No, I got perfect score. I couldn't save everyone. I tried multiple times. I mean, I did once, so I didn't do it multiple times.
Who did you save?
My family.
As I expected. A skeptic would say this artifact existed simply to condemn us with the impossibility of ethical choice. No matter what moral laws we follow, people suffer and die, so what's the point? But that cannot be correct. We must be missing something. What is it trying to tell us?
I'm gonna say, random notes, but I love all the different accents so far. Morality demands we respect individual rights. Morality demands sacrifice for the greater good. Morality is meaningless. We should do whatever we please. I can't put it into words, but I'm sure there is a right answer. Morality demands virtue. Morality demands love and compassion regardless of the cost. Morality can't be reduced to a simple set of rules. This one brings the most true for me right now. I think the last options, I truly have no idea. Morality can't be reduced to a simple set of rules.
It's a popular view, and I can't tell you how much I disagree with you.
Oh.
The complexity of the simulation, indeed of life itself, puts most people off from even trying to understand it. But look a little closer. You feel inside yourself the truth of what is good and evil. Biological hominids had dreams manifested by their subconscious, which they tried to interpret and even to navigate with lucidity. We have the simulation. If we can realize our potential to understand it, we can realize our potential as a species. Thank you for bringing this additional data. I must return to my research. I wish you well on your inwards journey.
Okay. So I think that is it for this area then. Oh, never mind. It's not it. Listen, I'm solving every... Explore? Okay, explore the museum entirely. Got the nice little... Okay. Do we get a nice little party? Okay, definitely not that. Hold on. Nope. But I have the right idea, I think. Okay, so clearly not that, because that's not going to work at all. Oh. Okay. More puzzles. So I think at this point, I'm definitely not going to be making it to the ship. I'm busy, okay? No. Maybe. Yeah. This can't go like that. I'm not gonna lie, I'm surprised I solved it as quickly as I did there. If I put this one over here... No to that. Oh, there's no. Oh, wait. Oh, there's another one of these. Okay. Excuse me. This doesn't work either. Excuse me as I'm silent as I intensely concentrate on how to possibly solve this. No, that's not gonna work because I got this piece here. See this? See if that requires another square. Bam! Thing is, if I don't solve it now, I'm not gonna solve it ever. Hence why I'm gonna keep doing this, but... Oh wait, did I just... Oh, I'm close. I have the right idea. Is it possible to, like, flip this around? I don't imagine so. Yeah, it's not gonna go like that. There we go. Oh my god, 2 more. At least there's some puzzle solving besides the first tutorial. Just gonna put these here for now. Okay. This one went so much easier for me. What? Hello? Okay, I don't know why I didn't register, but I finally got it. Okay, I can already see this is going off the rails. Oh. Okay, solved all of them. Hurrah! No music? Nothing in celebration? Fine. Fine. I'll leave. Okay, here's the way out. Okay. We explored the museum. Where else do I go now? There's no map for this area, is there? Like, can I reach the dam again? Water. Okay, this just brings me to water. Archaeological gardens. A jigsaw puzzle. Ancient humans derived meaning and enjoyment from problem-solving activities, as noted by the progenitor Alexander Drennan. While the item on display was created for small children, ancient humans of all ages voluntarily engaged in such activity. What's this one? A gun? An ancient human projectile weapon used in hunting, warfare, law enforcement, crime, and personal protection. Produced en masse and used around the world. On average, ancient humans killed hundreds of times the population of New Jerusalem per year. The ancient human mastication apparatus required frequent maintenance. This device is theorized to be an advanced electrical tool for this purpose. Is that a toothbrush? An electric toothbrush? Although some of the scholars maintain that its actual use was ritualistic and intended to mark the sunrise and sunset. This is just an electric toothbrush, isn't it? Yeah, it looks like it. I can't zoom in. Pressing Z, hoping I can zoom in, but that's not the case. Microscope. Humans invented complex magnification devices in order to better understand the component parts of the world they inhabited. This led to major discoveries in biology, physics, philosophy, and many other fields. A fork. A simple utensil used to transport nutrients to an ancient human's mouth, often found in conjunction with a knife and spoon. What's this? A book? A printed edition of the complete works of Stratian of Stegeria, the materialistic philosopher who defined the Talos Principle, edited by Athanasios T. Huber. Oh, more people to interact with. Hello, hi. Purple. Oh, you're just like...
It's you! You're 1K!
Oh my god.
So nice to meet you, dude. I saw you in the completion day stream. Hey, you checked out all this ancient stuff?
You know what? I was not expecting that voice, but here we are. Yes, that's why I'm here.
Me too. Oh, this is amazing, isn't it?
Tell me about yourself, Purple.
I'm almost as new as you are. I'm 998, so I've only been around for a year or so. I'm still trying to get the hang of this. Pretty cool though, right? I mean, existence is totally gnarly.
Oh my god, sorry.
Not sure I used that right.
I can't stop laughing. So what do you think about the goal?
I'm sure the founder knew what she was doing. I mean, our ancestors did sort of mess up, right? So we should probably take it easy with the expanding and stuff. Plus, did you see that trippy sky projection thing? That was some freaky stuff, man. Just seems safer to stay in the city.
How many voices are saved in this module? It's definitely better to be careful. Do you really think so? I'm curious.
Sure I do. When I first left the birthing lab, I was so overwhelmed that I hid in my quarters for 3 weeks straight. And if I'm being honest, that's sort of where I want to be right now.
Okay, tell me more about these human artifacts.
They're pretty neat, huh? My favorite is that thing called a toilet. Our ancestors had to use it like 3 times a day to do a memory dump. And if they didn't, they freaking exploded! Imagine having to deal with that sort of anxiety all the time. Bummer, huh?
That's an interesting interpretation. Your diction is unusual.
Yeah, dude. I thought this voice pack would give me a bit of confidence, help me stand out, you know? But I'm not sure it's working.
It's definitely helping you stand out. What's a dude?
Dude is an old human word that means an excellent person. I like to use it because I think we should all be excellent to each other.
What do you think Prometheus is?
Honestly, based on everything I know of ancient human culture, I think he's a ghost.
There's no such thing as ghost.
I don't know, dude. If ghosts don't exist, why did they make so many movies about them?
I'm very curious. Okay, I better be going.
Right. Before you go, dude, maybe you can help me?
Okay.
I'm not sure I should keep this voice back. What do you think? You're 1K. You're special. I'm happy to go with whatever you recommend.
Well, it is very different. Unique. It is very unique. Try a different voice pack maybe. You have to learn to make your own choice. You know what? Can I just say this? You have to learn to make your own choice. I want to tell you what to do.
You're right, dude. You're absolutely right. I'm gonna do exactly what you told me to.
No. Okay. Anyway, currency was an ancient human medium of exchange which played a significant role in their systems of labor and resource distribution. Intense conflicts sometimes erupted over the possession of these objects, leading to injuries or even deaths. Also, wait, you're talking about a toilet, but I don't see one in here. What's this? An inflatable sphere. Oh, this is it's a soccer ball or football, depending. An inflatable sphere used in the popular ancient human game known as football or soccer. This game was played around the entire globe and aroused great passion in its followers. It was also often simulated digitally, most notably in the form of Football Glory 1994 CE. Okay. Oh, there's another person we can talk to. Hi, Belmarsh?
Founder bless you, friend.
Who are you?
The name I currently go by is Belmarsh. As to who I am, that changes and shifts, don't you find? Every person is an ongoing story, full of twists and turns and surprises.
What are you doing here?
I'm meditating, letting go of narratives like time and space and simply allowing the illusion that is my ego to merge with everything that surrounds it.
That sounds like a beautiful experience of unity. That sounds like a horrific violation of the conscious self. Let's just stay positive here.
It's not unity, but the absence of division. There was never a self or an other in the first place.
What, did you see what happened at the dam?
Yes, I did, but I'm not particularly perturbed by it. Events occur, my friend, that's all. At the end of the day, we are all one. You are the founder, and so am I, and Prometheus is just another story we're telling ourselves.
Okay. Goodbye. So... sorry, the voice pack Purple had.
Nice to meet you.
Nice to meet you too. Did I? No. Oh, the toilet. This is the toilet. A piece of sanitary hardware used to dispose of biological excretions resulting from food and water intake required to power ancient human biology. Such hardware was connected to a vast network of subterranean pipes leading to wastewater treatment facilities, a classic example of ancient infrastructure used to control their impact on the environment. Is that what it was a massage aid used by ancient humans to combat muscle fatigue and other physical ailments common to biological organisms. This prevented pain, the ancient human equivalent of error codes. 704, 705, and 921 to 932. Okay. We're just not going to talk about anyway going. Oh, another person we can talk to. Rat. That's the name you chose for yourself. Interesting. Is that a... I can pet the fake cat. I'm assuming it's a fake cat. It's definitely a robot cat. Can I pet it again? I like how the first sounds just so scratchy. Okay. You... Dosicles?
Oh, it's you. Number 1000. Today is completion day, isn't it? Sorry, I turned off all the streams. Founder bless you, I guess.
Are you all right?
Not really, no. But I don't want to burden you with my problems on your special day.
Go ahead, tell me what's wrong.
You're as new to this world as it gets, 1K. What do you think might give you a sense of meaning? A sense that life is actually worth living?
God, everyone's searching for their raison d'etre. Contributing to society, pursuing my own self-interest, spirituality, I have no idea. Obeying orders, love, a combination of factors.
That's probably correct. But I've tried a lot of different approaches, and there's always been something missing.
Then where can meaning be found?
Love, 1K. It's our only point of access to the divine. Our only way of transcending ourselves without losing what makes us unique. I'm absolutely certain. But
what?
But the right person for me hasn't been born yet. None of the people in this city are who I'm looking for, and if we really stop making new citizens, I'll be alone forever.
Oh dear God. I don't think there's one specific person who's the only one we can love. I don't think love is that important. You need to learn to love yourself instead. Love isn't something you find out there, it's something you build with another person. You deserve to find love, we all do. I feel like there's this thing, but I'm not sure if he has that problem, but love isn't something you find out there, it's something you build with another person.
I think that's just misplaced ego. Yeah, love takes work, but it's not something you just will into existence. We can't control everything in life, 1K. Try to keep that in mind.
Thanks for the chat. Interesting. Anyway, but the most important part of this, pet. There we go. Oh, look at that. One more time for the road. Sorry. Is there like a dog somewhere too that I can pet? I was like, I'm sorry, did I exhaust my petting privilege here? Okay, this is the last one, I swear. Just make it a nice, even, a nice 5. You be depressed over there, sir. Anyone else around to talk to? No? Okay. I don't know where I'm heading. Besides, well, I'm heading to the edge, so... Oh, there's literally nothing here, is there? Oh, there is a person. Hello. Hi, Ren.
1K, you've strayed far. Well, that gives me a chance to apologize for completion day not being entirely complete.
You mean the dome?
Yes, it's my responsibility. I'm the chief architect. It was supposed to be done in time for completion day,
But we simply didn't have enough resources.
Yeah, I'm assuming that was the reason. What's the dome for?
It has two purposes: to protect New Jerusalem from the world, and to protect the world from New Jerusalem.
Interesting. So are they like literally making a mark of like, this is only as far as we can expand? Does the world really need protecting from New Jerusalem? Doesn't building this huge dome consume too many resources? Seems antithetical to the goal.
You're right. I have heard that argument. But the way it's been explained to me is that the dome has a greater value than just its practical use. It's a symbol of the society we aspire to become.
Interesting. Does the world really need protecting from New Jerusalem?
That's what the founder taught us. One city may not seem like much, but just look at the dead city and how it transformed the environment. The consequences are still with us, even more than 1,000 years later.
Okay, so that's the out there is the old civilization. Interesting. When is the dome going to be complete?
At this rate, I'm not sure. Maybe another decade or two.
Okay. I think this may be as far as it can go over here. Yeah, that's going nowhere. So let's make our way back. Look at me running through all this water. Is this a trail or is this just a dirt? No, it's definitely not a trail. It just runs into a tree. Here we go. Let's walk into this nice gritty sand. Get that right between our joints. Probably wreck the hardware that we are here. Okay, I think we're done with this area then. Oh God, there's like way too many people to talk to.
Founder's blessings.
Founder's blessings. So, where can I go now? Did I check out this thing? Is this anything? No, this is just a pathway. Never mind. So I bypassed a lot of the signs because I didn't know I could read them. Oh, hello. Who's this? What's this? Alexa Drennan Memorial. Padme Jefferson.
Oh, hello there. You must be the long-awaited 1K. Lovely day for a walk, is it not?
Did you notice a Titanic Greek man appearing in the sky? Yes, it is indeed a nice day for a walk.
I'm glad you think so. Our capacity to enjoy beauty is a big part of what makes us human.
What is this place?
The Alexandra Drennan Memorial. Are you interested in history?
I think so.
How wonderful. I'm not a full-fledged historian, but I do consider myself a bit of an aficionado.
Okay. What particular period of history are you most interested in?
An excellent question. There's so many interesting events to choose from. Obviously, the period just before the end of biological humanity is interesting, and not only from the standpoint of it being the time when we were, in a manner of speaking, conceived, but also because our ancestors were, like ourselves, at a crossroads.
How so?
I don't want to put too much pressure on you, but you are the living embodiment of this historical moment. In you, the goal was accomplished. Our growth is finished, and we are complete. Or are we?
I seem to have been born into an interesting time. That's not a burden I want to bear. Also true. Interesting, I have something to think about now.
Indeed. The future is about to take shape, for good or ill. I suspect it will be exhilarating, but painful as well.
Okay, tell me about the sculpture.
Well, where do I even start? This, my dear 1K, is someone who could very well be considered the mother of us all. A remarkable scientist by the name of Alexandra Drennan, also known as the Progenitor.
Okay, I mean, technically we read it, but...
A long time ago, this planet was inhabited by our ancestors, a species of bipedal mammals with unusually large brains. When a particularly lethal virus threatened to wipe out civilization, it was Alexandra Drennan and her team that decided to create the program that would eventually result in the creation of our kind. Without her, you and I would not exist, and everything our ancestors had accomplished would be forgotten.
Why do you admire her? Why do we have a statue of her?
To commemorate our past, our beginnings. This entire garden is a celebration of where we came from. In part, so that we remember the mistakes of the past, and in part, so that we may draw strength from those that came before us.
Why do you admire her?
By studying her writings and recordings, I have learnt that Alexandra Drennan had immovable faith in humanity, in our ability to persevere, in our curiosity, our bravery, our kindness. While we might not share our ancestors' biological characteristics, I'd like to think that we have inherited those other qualities. And I admire Alexandra Drennan for keeping that faith, even when it must have, at times, been quite difficult.
I should get going.
Have a nice day.
You too. Okay. Okay, there's like a crib.
When I was in 9th grade, my parents took me to Pompeii.
Oh, what?
At first, I was amazed by the feeling
Oh,
of walking.
so I can interact with these? I can.
The answer that came to me again and again was play. Every human society in recorded history has games. We don't just solve problems out of necessity. We do it for fun. Even as adults. Leave a human being alone with a knotted rope, and they will unravel it. Leave a human being alone with blocks, and they will build something. Games are part of what makes us human. We see the world as a mystery, a puzzle, because we've always been a species of problem solvers.
Okay, so this is all stuff from the original game.
DNA is information transmitted across time. The living and the dead are part of the same chain, bound together by chemistry. That's true of all species. But humanity has taken this bond further. Thanks to technology, we have access to the thoughts and ideas of people whose physical bodies are long gone. Like you listening to me now. Even though I'm definitely dead at this point, you're part of that chain. You have the capacity to remember.
I feel like this dome is very far off from being finished.
Nearly everything on this planet, from the surface of the Earth to the composition of the atmosphere itself, has been shaped by life. It's a process that takes millions of years. But we humans, with our technology, with our understanding and manipulation of systems, have changed everything in just a few centuries. I think that's also part of what makes us human. We reshape the world in our image. It's how we create ourselves and how we destroy ourselves.
Okay. And this is under repair, and this last one... I mean, this is all stuff from the first game, so...
At first, I was amazed by the feeling of walking through an ancient city.
I actually feel like I remember this one.
I realized that I was walking through a real place, where real people had lived, people like myself, with mothers and fathers and lives and hopes and dreams. And now it was all gone forever. I ran to my father, crying, and told him about this. And he said, I remember so clearly, he said, yes, but we are here. So long as there are people in the streets, the past isn't really gone.
Okay. So that was that memorial. God, this place is so huge. How much more do I have to explore? I think I'm actually coming back to the first area. Oh. Wait, what is this? Okay, you are Thekla?
Founder bless you, 1K. How lovely of you to come here, to the very spot where she established the teachings that led to your creation.
Tell me more about the founder.
The founder was born out of the trials of Elohim, an almost impossible test created by our distant ancestors. To pass these trials, she had to embody the most important virtues. She was smart and wise and humble. And through her perseverance, she resurrected humanity itself. With the help of the first companions, she founded this city, which has given our species a chance at redemption.
Who were the first companions?
They were the first to be born after the founder. 2 whose bodies had been anointed by our ancestors, and 10 who were made whole by the founder herself. They are the wisest of us. Though sadly, some were lost in the early days, before New Jerusalem was built. And some, I'm afraid, some seem to have rejected the founder's teachings.
What did the founder teach?
The founder taught that humanity was destroyed by its hubris. Our ancestors thought they could play God and treat this planet as something to dominate. They surrendered to a fever of growth and extraction until the planet finally punished them for it. That's why the founder created the goal. So we would have something to strive for in her absence, but also a limit we must never pass.
Why did the founder leave?
That's not for us to know. But I believe that one day she will return. It may not be long now. Perhaps after we finish the dome. It was supposed to be finished before completion day. Well, it doesn't matter. The founder will return when she sees fit.
I have to get going.
Happy completion day, 1K.
Happy birthday to me, thanks. Okay, that's the museum, right? Tablets of the founder, okay. So I think... Am I heading back? Have I made my way all around? I feel like I have. Oh wait, there's something over here. Okay, no, I had definitely made my way back. Okay, so I think I have seen the entire city. So went over that way. Over here is just the museum, right? Hi, sorry, don't know who you are.
Hi.
Oh wait, there's still people I can talk to. Oh no. Helga, hi.
Hello, new one. Are you browsing or buying?
I'm browsing. Oh, so I don't see any stock. What kind of shop is this?
The kind that trades in hopes and dreams. Yours for the right price.
What?
Is there something your heart desires?
Maybe later?
Hello, new one. Are you browsing or buying?
Okay, browsing. Since you won't actually answer the question of what...
I've uploaded my most popular items to your interface. Does anything there spark your imagination?
Internal monologue, future prediction, inner peace, a clean start, variable price, sensory tuning, credits?
Oh, you don't have any credits yet. Well, let me extend you some credit. Ka-ching! 55 credits. Just make sure you spend them with me. They're not worth much anywhere else. Now, what was it you wanted?
Okay, what is... Sensory tuning?
A very popular choice. Enhanced sensory perception lets you distinguish sounds, shapes, and colors at greater distance. It's 10 credits.
Okay, I'll take it.
Okay, I'm updating your settings now. And hey presto, superhuman senses. Does the air taste fresher? Do you hear the birds chirping outside the dome?
Oh god,
And
I feel like
beyond
that's a
that,
lot.
The river bubbling through the dam.
No, I feel nothing.
Nothing as in you're not impressed by the stat gains, or nothing as in I've accidentally erased your entire sensory system.
I still feel something.
Okay, phew. I'll let you into a secret. You and I don't have fleshy appendages like our ancestors.
Yes.
What we can sense is mostly a function of where we direct our attention. Anyway, I hope you find something worth paying attention to. So, something else perhaps?
I think that's it for now. Thanks, that's all.
Before you go, do you have a moment to participate in some customer feedback? Are you satisfied with what I've given you?
No, all you're selling is words. Yes, you're offering more than you let on. Yes, you're offering more, no. I'm just gonna, I'm just gonna...
I understand.
Yeah.
Please come back if you need anything else.
Thanks, okay, bye. Oh, hi. Okay, was this the museum? Yes, this is the museum, okay. So I think, I think with that I have actually seen everything I need to see then. So I don't think there's anything else. I went this way. It's a dead end.
Nice to meet you.
Who? Oh, hi. Hi. Serious. You're still sitting there. Okay, I think it's time to head back. I think I've actually explored the entire city. So, the question is... Because that one guy is still waiting an answer on...
Founder's blessings, 1K.
Because, like, cool, no, we hit our goal, but then now that the goal is accomplished... I mean, what kind of energy are you talking about here? Tell me about your thing again.
Hello again, 1K. Would you like to sign our petition?
I mean, clearly there is a resource issue happening here, so something has to be done. I mean, you hit the goal, guys. Now, look up maybe about providing for yourselves efficiently. If you're worried that much about just sticking at 1,000, because you seem to be having a difficult time before you hit 1,000.
Thanks, 1K. I don't know if this petition will really accomplish anything by itself, but at this point, I'm willing to try anything.
Good luck, everything. I'm hoping that's not like, it's like, oh, we're going to now use, I don't know, some extremely... I mean, there's no way that they're going to go a destructible route, right? Maybe, hopefully not. I don't know, you guys haven't found a new sort of technology or energy thing that will benefit? Okay, so that's the dead city out there. I guess, I don't know. I mean, I was supposed to say maybe you can sort of see, but at the same time, graphics. Alright, I think we're completely done exploring the city outside. There doesn't seem to be anything else. It is huge, mind you. Oh, hi. There's someone to talk to. Jeremy?
Hello, 1K. This expedition is taking a lot of our resources. I'm really not sure it's a good idea. But what's done is done. So I have a lot of work to get on with.
I mean, you completed the goal, so now you need another goal. Who are you? Yeah, who are you again?
I'm the mayor's chief aide.
Okay, what do you do around here?
All the things no one else wants to do. Polling the citizenry, implementing new policies, recording decisions, fielding questions people could answer elsewhere.
What do you make of recent events?
Our goal as custodians of New Jerusalem is survival and stability. Our ancestors proved human civilization is precarious. This apparition in the sky, and now your expedition to its supposed source, these are more precarious than stable. I don't like it.
What do you want?
For our people to be happy with what we have. Some of us may have an adventurous spirit, but that can never be sated. What matters to me is having my loved ones around me, safe and secure.
What do you think of me?
You represent the completion of the goal. I'm proud of what we've achieved, and the restraint we show in not pushing ourselves further.
That remains to be seen. It's just sort of happened. Thanks, I won't keep you any longer. Okay. So, I think I'm going to half an hour more. Then I'll end the set here. There's a lot more exploring around than I thought there would be. I wasn't aware this world was this expensive.
So, what's the verdict? Are we going?
Yes, this is an opportunity we can't pass up.
I guess Byron was pretty convincing, hmm? Well, we'll see. I just wonder how much of the city is going to fall apart while I'm gone. Actually, we haven't been formally introduced. I'm Melville, New Jerusalem's only decent engineer. Saved you from the elevator.
Oh, nice to meet you. People call me 1K.
Pleasure. Now let's get this show on the road. You ready to go?
No, I want another look around. Sorry. This is me just wanting to click this tab. Anything? Oh, something did show up. GEMIFEX 312 postponed. I know you all have been looking forward to playing the winners of the biannual Gehenna Memorial Interactive Fiction Expedition, now in its 312th edition, at the Gehenna Memorial Pavilion. Unfortunately, due to our new power management distribution plan, the pavilion will have to remain closed a little longer. Thank you for your patience. This is disappointing. Would have been great to have them ready for completion day. Ovis, we all have to make sacrifices to stay true to the founder's vision. Aurenia, those text adventures are the only thing that breaks me out of Matami. I can't say this word. Matatani? Why prioritize this pointless completion day celebration over an expedition that people actually care about? Art is one of the last things we actually still do. Is that going out the window as well now? Jeremy, debate regarding your power management plan is definitely welcome, and you will all be able to express yourselves in the next election. But this thread was just meant as an announcement. I apologize for enabling replies to begin with. Okay. Interesting. But I think with that, we should be off.
Ready to go?
Yes, I am ready to go now. Just wanted to check my messages. Okay, we just slid up to the...
Here we go. Hold on to your hats.
We really need to update those language libraries.
Thank you for coming along, everyone. We have a chance to make a real difference here. It's not just about what we find on that island. It's about who we want to be, as a people, as a civilization. To remind ourselves that we used to be wanderers, explorers. We used to yearn for distant shores and dream of building new cities. Let's see if we can rekindle that flame a little.
All right, this is going to be a long journey, so I would like to ask you to switch to sleep mode to conserve power until we arrive at the island.
Nighty-night.
Oh, we are dreaming. We are dreaming. And I can't run. No, I can't run.
Chosen a day.
I'm sorry, did I cut you off? I'm sorry. I've chosen a dangerous path.
Wakey wakey, robot people. Say goodbye to Elohim and say hello to the mysterious island.
Status report, please.
We hit some headwinds over the ocean, so fuel consumption turned out a bit higher than expected, but we should be okay. We're approaching the center of the island now. This should be the location of the largest of the artificial structures we detected.
How large are we talking? Do we have precise measurements?
It should be coming into view just about... Whoa. It's big.
You can say that again.
That is a bloody megastructure. If I had a spine, it'd be shivering.
Ha! I knew this would be exciting. Yakut, find us a place to set down.
On it.
So, the figure that talked to us was
really is incredible.
Prometheus, who, if I'm remembering the Greek tales, is the one who brought fire.
Remember to turn on streaming, everyone?
Streaming? Streaming initiated.
Have I ever mentioned that I hate flying? If our creators had intended us to fly, they'd have given us jetpacks.
And... touchdown.
Act 1, A Voice in the Wilderness.
All right, everybody. I'm sure you're all just as excited as I am, but let's at least have some semblance of order. Yakut, I want a map of the island and a molecular analysis of, well, everything. Melville, tell me what the giant pyramid does. The rest of us will start exploring.
Shouldn't the expedition leader stay at the VTOL?
Why do you hate fun, Al?
I don't hate fun. I'm just mildly suspicious of it.
Excellent. Then we can all go.
Explore the area, new goal. Okay. This is where we touched down. My god. Wow.
This underground structure seems to be part of some kind of transport system. No power, though.
I'm not making any promises, but I might be able to fix the transport system. However, I don't like just randomly poking at things. That's how you get electrocuted. So please check the surrounding structures to see if you can find anything that might help me make sense of this stuff. Schematics, blueprints, a manual would be great.
Find schematics, okay. Oh, there's my compass. The top there. So, is this the thing that they... Oh. This is transport. Transport for one, very specifically. Okay. So we need to find schematics for this area, or some way to power on. Let's take the left path here. Okay, I'm not gonna run. So...
Hey, 1K, check out these coordinates.
Okay. Let's go right. I will say, I forgot to say this at the beginning, but this game did have a flashing lights warning, so... Oh, okay, these are oh, this is... I'm just following the path for now. I don't know if I'm going to get to anything else in this set. Is this the structure that he was talking about? There's multiple ways to get to this structure. Anyone else here?
That sort of looks like a temple.
Oh, it really does, doesn't it? Refreshing interface done. Okay. So I don't know in terms of the structures, whether, or the, sorry, the compass, whether it's gonna have this image here, but I don't know what exactly that's supposed to represent. Oh, here's the thing, the structure I'm supposed to be investigating that has this door ripped off.
This seems different from the other structures. Older.
Have a look around, 1K.
On it. Woo! Okay, it scared me. Anything here? No? Before I go into that door. That seems to be it. Okay, so it's only through that door.
Looks like they were running some sort of experiment here.
Oh, what is this? Okay. Connecting. Talos Principle II on the universe. A fragment from Stratton's On the Universe. Amenetis, I grant you then that man is indeed like Talos, cannot escape his material nature despite the claims of metaphysics, as you have many times said. Nicomachus, too many perhaps. Stratton, repetition is the mother of teaching, at least when the students are hard-headed. And the Amitus, I do not know how to pronounce his name. But what does this tell us about the nature of the universe, which is what we were discussing? Stratton, that is the next question we must undertake to answer. We begin with the self because that is what determines our existence as individuals. But the self cannot exist without which surrounds it. The citizens' lives within the city and the city lives within the cosmos. So now we must apply the principle we have discovered to the wider world and ask if man is like a machine. Could it be that the universe is similar in nature? And if so, what follows from that fact? Footnotes. The use of the term metaphysics in this context is likely an error introduced in the Trapezoid manuscript. The fragmentary Herculean manuscript controversially uses superstitions instead. Norma Project 1. Trials 1 to 3 successfully deployed. Testing failed. Power grid too unstable. Schematics. Here we go. Is this schematics we needed?
Thanks, 1K. Let's see what we've got here. The file format is the same one we use in New Jerusalem, although some parts aren't loading correctly. And it crashed. Hold on. There we go. Okay. You know what? I'll hack together a solution for the transport system.
Return to the station. Already? Okay, that's all for the exploring? Okay. I guess that's really it. Well, there's this huge structure right here. There's a lot of little, just tiny little structures. Oh, what's this?
Golden gates. I wonder what's behind those.
It's not gonna open for us.
Special, right?
You know what will be special? An explanation.
Is that to anything? Doesn't look like it. No, there's no stairs. Isn't anything? Can I go down from here? Assuming that's the way we're gonna come, but... Okay, it sounded like a tree was about to fall. Ooh, okay. Okay. Let's go in. Oh no. concerning. Anyone else want to comment on that,
Am I in
please?
sleep mode, or did that thing just materialize out of thin air?
Melville, I want an analysis of that particle cloud.
On it. Anyone got a butterfly net?
Oh, we definitely can't reach that. Okay. Can't reach that, so I don't think... Let's return to the station. Okay, Melville. While you're apparently doing two things at once, maybe. Oh. I'm sorry. I'm just going in? It's everything's okay, right? It's safe? We're good?
Go ahead and try the capsule, 1K.
Okay then. You're just sending me off.
I'm connecting the transport system to our interface. Hold on.
Oh my goodness, Greenland's ring. An artificial ring-like structure on the wide lowlands east of our base camp. Main puzzle, lost puzzle, gold puzzle, lost labs. Stars. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. Okay. Travel to the east one then. So this is where our
Where's the
puzzles...
capsule taking 1K?
To that enclosed area in the eastern lowlands. I put all the information we have on the map.
Okay, they cut off.
Sorry, my bad. We'll catch up with you soon, 1K.
Oh. It's going back?
This place is magnificent.
Not
Look at
yet.
that tower. I wonder what it's for.
Okay. We're exploring. Oh. Is there anything over there? No. One, two. Okay. There's something over there. RGB shifting.
Is that a puzzle?
Why would there be a puzzle?
Let's solve it and find out.
Oh god, there's more things.
Go ahead.
I have a reoccurring nightmare just like this.
That device was not in the simulation.
What is that? Okay, I'm assuming that's the goal then. Oh, interesting. If I take green and blue... Okay. So green, blue... I was like, I'm trying to take this. Please let me take it. Okay. So in order to get the blue, it would be red, green. Sure, place it there. Ow. Place it there. Let's take this. And then now, blue and red to make green. Take. Okay.
I'm reading an enormous energy spike.
It's another particle cloud.
Oh, follow? Follow?
It's headed for the lake.
Can I follow? No, I can't.
I think the cloud's been absorbed by some sort of device.
Fascinating. Melville?
Yeah. I'll add it to the pile of weird stuff.
Now, it says... Oh, no, we're not restarting the puzzle. I got the puzzle, thanks, I don't need to restart it. Okay. Well then, number 2 it is then. Reconnection. Wait, hold on. Huh. Where's this blue one for, though? Okay, we need another of these there. Okay, so let's just get this one first, then. Or not? But this will just turn it green, right? Yeah. So no matter what, we have to... Oh, there's a green one here. Oh, but what was not turned... Okay. So this one, to make red. I don't imagine if I could just connect these two together. Yeah. So, I guess I have to go the green-red route? And that's what I'm doing here. I feel like I would want to make green. Right? And then we could use this, connect these two to make red. Okay, off we go. Resurfacing interface.
I've been playing around with this machine that absorbs the particle clouds. As far as I can tell, it uses the energy of the particles to build giant tetrominos?
Excuse me?
It's another puzzle. Collect enough energy, build a bridge, access the tower. I think.
What is this? A theme park?
Maybe it's an experiment. A rat maze. It seems like an echo of the simulation. Not a deliberate recreation, but built around the same core principles. Let's not jump to conclusions, though. What's clear is that this place was meant to be explored. So let's do that.
Okay. New content available. Here we go. Device that builds Tetramone. God, social media. What's 1K like? I'm curious. Okay. Hey, I'm curious. What's Has anyone actually met 1K? Libritrice Zegaran. By the founder's pistons, I hope he's interested in mechanical engineering or something. We desperately need more people to keep the city functional, so we don't have to rely on Melville to repair the stuff that Pellegrino fixes. Hey, remember when you fixed the door to the mayor's office? How long was Herman stuck in there? You trap one mayor in his office for a week and you're marked for life. I hope he's an artist. What we really need is new stories, new ideas to lift our spirits. You know, if we just keep growing, we wouldn't have to worry about this, and we wouldn't have to imprison poor 1K in the cage of expectations. 1K will be whatever the progenitor intended him to be, and whatever the founder foresaw when she established the goal. He's inquisitive, which is a very fine start. Oh, that's Neth. I'm sure the founder's intention will reveal itself in time. I will find my own path. I don't know what I want to be, still deciding. I don't see contradiction between engineering and art. I want to explore. I mean, there's a certain creativity involved in a lot of things. I will find my own path. And may your path lead you to the founder, or, you know, somewhere you actually want to go. Let's keep it simple, guys. Everyone can have their own opinion. The important thing is to make 1K feel welcomed. Okay, I have to click on these to get rid of the new. I wasn't entirely sure what to call this. It looks like a temple and sort of astronomy themed. Maybe I'm reading too much into it. I do that. It doesn't seem to be active in any way, but I can't help but think that the design implies some kind of significance, like it's hiding a secret. But again, maybe my imagination is getting the better of me. Okay, next thing. Not sure what to call this. Bridge ring? Bridge machine? Anyway, it's a device that takes particle clouds released by the puzzles and turns them into bridges made out of tetranomes. Correctly assembling a bridge out of 8 particle clouds is required to reach the tower, so clearly another layer of puzzles. Okay, so far I am loving the fact... Actually, just wait. Realize there's this as well. Oh, okay, this is the stuff we collected. I am loving the fact that, like, we're getting new puzzles here. Or new mechanics. They're gonna throw us an electrified ball again too as well? What's this way? Oh, that's just another way around. Okay, well then. Number 3. Ooh. Okay. Castling. Okay, red is the... Well, first things first. It's the only thing I can do at the moment here. Oh, no. Green and red. Okay, so I have to stand here then. Green, red, blue. And then let's... Oh, sorry, I'm in the way. Okay. So now we need red, so I need... That gives us blue. Oh wait, is this gonna cross the streams? Yeah, thought so. Oh, I do need this though. Oh, hold on, yeah, I do need this. So... Okay, just need to do that. And I need to connect the green, the red, to make the... Sorry, the green and the blue to make the red. There we go. Okay, third thing.
Keep solving these, 1K. Let's see where it leads.
I was hoping this was something, but it's just the, I guess, the design. Oh, whoa! I just didn't think it was, that was a huge jump. Where's 4?
I ran the samples I collected so far. The soil sample results are in line with what would be expected in this type of environment. The samples from the above-ground structures, though, I tried dating them, but the results just don't make sense. None of the typical molecular markers are present. These walls could have been made 10,000 years ago or yesterday. I could try to estimate an age based on erosion and plant growth, but I'm not sure that would make sense given how weird everything else is.
Good work, Yakut. Keep at it.
Okay, more reading. Founding 1. From Hypatia's Journal, Volume 1, The Founding of New Jerusalem. Day 1. We finally set out from the dam today. The site that Athena and Cornelius picked for the city isn't far, but the vegetation makes the going difficult. We found the secondary supply site easily enough, thanks to Alexander Drennan's instructions, but while I still have to compile a detailed inventory, it seems that many of the more complex materials are in bad shape. They must have expected the simulation to fulfill its purpose a lot sooner, but then they probably expected all 12 of us to be there from day 1, not just Athena. Tonight, we have to use the 2 recharging pods that we brought from the dam in 4-hour shifts, which is just as well. There's no telling what sort of critters are hiding in the undergrowth, and most of them will have to learn that our kind isn't edible. Baby steps. From the introduction to Are We There Yet?, Where We Came From, Where We're Going, and Why You'll Need Snacks by Valerie Contra Romero, sometimes people point at the last few hundreds or thousands years of human history and say, look at how ugly it all is. Look at what a mess we've made. Maybe modernity was a bad idea. Maybe we should stick to living like cavemen. And I get it. It is ugly and messy. But the mistake is thinking that where we are right now is the endpoint. That this is the adulthood of the human species. I mean, try to apply what you know about human development to human history. Think about babies. Babies are ugly, admit it. We all know it. They look like tiny old people covered in mucus. They have soft heads, and they grow into children. Tiny sociopaths with undeveloped brains. And then they become teenagers, pimply self-righteous lunatics driven by hormones. And then slowly, if you're lucky, they gradually become adults. The development of the human individual is always ugly and messy, but that's the point. It's development towards something. The same applies to humanity as a whole. On a geological scale, we've barely just come into existence. We've gotten through the baby phase, just about survived our childhood, but we're barely teenagers. Stopping here would be disastrous, the betrayal of everything that we could still become. We may feel the same weight of history on our shoulders, but this is just the prologue. To put it in pop culture terms, we haven't even made it out of the tutorial yet. Just because it's all pimples and hormones and frustration right now doesn't mean it's never going to change. Dead City. From Considerations of Beginnings and Endings by Elwyn. I think all the time Athena spent in the Dead City changed her. I don't think she had conceived of the goal before. I think she believed fully in the naively optimistic ideas of Alexandra Drennan. But walking through those ruins is a visceral experience. She spent a great deal of time there looking for resources. It's the sheer amount of death that gets to me. How many animals our ancestors killed, many to the point of extinction. Entire species eradicated, sometimes for the most superficial reasons. Whenever humans arrived somewhere, death would follow. And then the great blowback, the deaths of billions of thinking beings, the extinction of humanity itself. It's too horrific to truly imagine, but I suspect the founder spent a great deal of time doing just that. That's when she must have realized that there was no way back to the growth-obsessed, all-consuming civilization of the past. It's interesting they have no Come. Oh, hey. You quit? Hello? I tried speaking to you, but... Oh, there we go.
Hey, 1K, how can I help you?
How you... oh, but did I not talk to you before?
I don't know if there's much to tell. I'm not that interesting. I'm just a member of the scavenging team. Well, senior member. Lead scavenger, I guess. There's not that many of us left, to be honest, and Garrus doesn't get along with the mayor. What else? I have a cat named Bruce. I like old music. I have a collection of antique bottles. I think that's it.
Okay, why did you become a scavenger?
I've always loved exploration. Seeing new places, that feeling that you're the first person to set foot somewhere after all this time. But you know, it's not even that. It's just seeing new things. The world is full of remarkable sights, and experiencing them changes you. It's not the same as just reading about it.
I agree, discovering the world enriches our lives. I think true change only comes through introspection.
Exactly. Every time I go on another mission, I find something that surprises me, that extends my horizons in ways I couldn't have anticipated. The world is so much bigger than we are. It contains things that we can't even imagine. And if we limit ourselves to our own minds, we'll never grow.
Tell me about Bruce.
He's 5 years old, half goofball, half psychopath, loves sticking his head into things, chews cables, pees on electrical stuff. Melville banned him from her workshop, but he loves visiting her and peeing on her equipment.
Okay. Why do you collect bottles?
I just find it fascinating that these fragile objects have survived for so long. Plus, they're kind of pretty.
Do you want to solve some of these puzzles? What's the furthest you've ever been from New Jerusalem? Start with that one.
It might be this. Although there was an expedition to a superconductor storage facility up north, incredibly well preserved, but the logistics were an absolute nightmare. Now that I think about it, there might be some of that in you.
Sorry, what? Have you ever seen anything like the megastructure in your travels?
Our ancestors built some pretty amazing things. Huge cities, factories, mines, monuments to their history, but nothing quite like this, no.
Sorry, I'm seeing something running in the background. It's like there's just like a simulation of a bunny just running around. Do you want to solve some of these puzzles?
Oh no, please. No puzzles. I am so bad at puzzles. I barely got out of the booting process. Elohim thought I might be defective.
That's all. Okay. Alright, number 4. Okay, so green is our end goal. We have a switch here to get that above. Okay. Let's drop this on here. We have... Can we... Okay, so we can't get across. Okay. Do I need... You see, that's my problem. How do I can't pick it up. trying to see if I could... See, this needs to be on here, but I don't know... How do you do that beforehand? And I instantly knocked it off. Is there a way to, like... If I were to drop this down... Just have it drop down on the... Maybe... No, it moves that. Damn it. Because the problem is I can't put it down. Like, I can't pick this. The minute I pick this up, it resets everything. So... But I can't have this in the way. I need this to be on here, but at the same time... It's not like I can push this either. No, it doesn't look to be that way. So how do I do this, then? Like, is there a way to do this without having the thing drop off? Like, can I pick it up without having to reset it? Oh, keep connection. Here we go. Okay, so I just need to right click. Connect. Okay, I didn't see that part. Okay, we're done here.
Good. Let's get some measurements from this particle cloud.
Byron?
Tell me, what did you make of New Jerusalem?
Is that... Hi, Fox. There's a fox in the background just running around. Hi. It's bigger than I thought it would be, yes.
It does look very grand, doesn't it? We had such ambitions in the beginning, but if you look closely, you'll notice the cracks. The places where it's all starting to fray. We've lost faith in ourselves, in our humanity. All we need to do now is finish that dome and we'll be trapped in our perfectly neat little tomb.
Sure, I want to ask you a question.
Of course, ask away.
Tell me about yourself.
I'm someone who was born a long time ago, when we couldn't afford to romanticize the past and demonize progress, when the value of human civilization was evident because it was so close to being gone. I'm someone who believes that human beings are important. Terribly, desperately important, because intelligent life is rare and precious. I suppose you could say I'm old-fashioned.
I just realized now, you kind of look like Iron Man. Oh, so you're number 7, so you're like quite early on in the let's call it the resurrection of the human race. What's the role of puzzles in our culture?
When Alexandra Drennan was trying to find a way of creating true AI, she stumbled upon the idea that curiosity and playfulness are core characteristics of intelligence. So she built the simulation around a game, because playing is part of what makes us human. We also retain some of that code, as I'm sure you noticed when you were booting up. Because of that, puzzles have always been important to our culture. To me, they represent the idea that the application of reason can lead us forward. None of which explains why these puzzles are here, or who built them, but I think it shows that there must be some kind of intent behind them, perhaps a test.
Okay. What do you think about the megastructure?
It's a mystery. Not just because it's technologically far ahead of us, but because we genuinely don't understand its purpose. And I think that's wonderful. It's just what we needed as a civilization.
You and Alcatraz seem to have an odd friendship.
Because we disagree on just about everything, you mean? Well, here's the secret. Al is honest. He believes what he believes because it seems right to him, not because it gives him power over others. I respect that. In fact, I prefer that to someone who agrees with me just because I'm one of the first companions.
Okay. 5, 6, 7? No, I said I was going to end the set at 3 hours, but puzzles! Private message. Permission to share your personal data. 1K, we've met in New Jerusalem, if you remember. I spoke to my friend. This whole mysterious island expedition thing has the city a bit on edge. They have some questions for you before I make any introductions. Do you consent to my gathering and sharing your personal data? Yeah, what am I signing up to? Look, my friends just want some assurance that you're the right kind of person. If you want to know what's really going on, you have to play along. You can back out at any time, but if you don't engage with the process, then, well, you won't get to engage with the process. It's all up to you. What if by consenting, I miss out on something else? What? I'll give you some advice, newbie. When your choices matter in this world, you'll know about it. It's somehow built in. When you face a dilemma, both options look good, then for sure you'll miss out something. But trust your gut, and you can't go wrong. This right now is not one of those dilemmas. You should come along for this ride, that's my advice. We might buy personal data. Do you consent to my gathering and sharing your personal data? No, please don't contact me again. That's my instincts, so... Do I have to respond to that right now? Okay. I think with that... You know what? Let's see next week. I'll make the decision of whether or not I want to consent to this, though this is... I don't know this person, and he just come up to me. This all is very fishy to me. In the tower, there's an ambition expressed by this building, a sense of purpose that I find really admirable. It's big, but it's also intricate, detailed. That feels like a statement. We should explore the building as soon as possible. And then it seems that each of the structures on the island, with the exception of the megastructure itself, is surrounded by a cluster of puzzles resembling those found in the simulation and in our booting sequence. Completing a puzzle releases a particle cloud, which then autonomously flies into the device that assembles Tetranome. The puzzle even comes with titles, hijacking the vestigial code designed to display puzzle names in the simulation. It's unclear whether this represents a potential security issue, but the matter should be given consideration. Okay. Oh, another gate.
Another set of golden gates. These must be connected to the ones near the megastructure.
There was a harder set of puzzles in the simulation, right? And maybe they're like that. I know 1K is probably like, yay, harder puzzles. But to me, that sounds like error code 704. No thanks.
Sorry, I'm just exploring around here. Did I just make my way back to... This is puzzle 4, right? Doesn't say. Hello? No.
It's strange that some of these puzzles seem disconnected from the rest. Like it's all unfinished.
Or still evolving.
Okay. Let's just do this one here. Oh, hello. Okay, where is there a green one? Oh, the green's in there. Oh, hello. Okay, wait. I can pass through this, right? Oh wait, that's just gonna give me green. Won't it? Technically... Okay, hold on. This one's called elevation for a reason, right? Let me think about this. It's not gonna pass through that. Can it pass through the purple, actually? That's one thing I want to know. Oh no. Right click. Okay. So it passes through the purple but won't pass through that. Okay. I mean, cool and all, but what is the goal? The ultimate goal of this? Okay, so we have blue over there. So we need blue, green. Yeah. But it's not going to be able to pass through this one. Okay. You know what? I think just because I'm getting really hungry, I can't think right now. I don't know which puzzle this is. I can't find the name of it. But either way, I am going to end the set here. Oh god. Make my way back, please. Oh, there's that one. Okay, maybe find the marker to know where I am. The directory. Or not. Oh, here we go. Okay. Yeah, so that I'm going to end this set here, and then we will continue on next week. I don't know. I have no idea. I have no idea whether I should be consenting to giving my data away, my personal data. Instincts say no, but I'm curious about the character. My curiosity is getting the best of me. Either way, thank you for liking if you liked. Thank you for commenting if you commented. Thank you for subscribing if you subscribed. And thank you for simply clicking on this video. Until next time, guys. See you next week for more puzzles. Bye!